Afternoon, everybody. I am Paula Kennedy. I'm coming to you from Dallas, Georgia, just outside the Atlanta metro area. I am originally from the mountains of southeastern Kentucky, but I've been in this area for about 20 years, so this is home now. I live here with my husband and two teenagers. I have a senior, Emma, and my youngest is Luke, who is an 8th grader. I am currently an evaluation and assessment coordinator in the Paulding County School District. For those of you who aren't familiar with that position, it's kind of a administrative junk drawer. So I do a little bit of everything, but I'm primarily in charge of the TEKS process for my building. I was originally an elementary teacher and did that for several years and made my way to the middle school level, despite the fact that I said I would never have any part of that. But very quickly fell in love with this age group, and now I'm in an administrative position in the middle. I eventually would like to take on an AP and a principal role, and then move into the school improvement department. So I'm really excited about this class because it really matches up with some of my future goals. I would eventually like to work in the school improvement department at my district. Of course, the eventual goal of being the executive director of that division, and my ultimate goal would be to be an academic. Partly where this degree comes in, and part of the reason this has just always been the goal. My husband gives me a hard time, what am I going to do after this degree? Because it's always, for most of our married life, it's been about the next degree. I have a master's degree in literacy. My specialist is in teacher leadership, and I'm working toward this degree, and I can't imagine what life will look like with this behind me, but I'm excited to see. Keeping me busy. Busy is pretty much all we know. My husband and I are the youth leaders at our church. Both of our kids are very busy. As I said earlier, my daughter's a senior, so there's all kinds of shenanigans that go along with that. She is a band student, which, as you may or may not know, is a cult in and of itself. We really enjoyed our 4 years in that cult, but it's definitely a lot. My son is a baseball player, plays on multiple teams, so that keeps us perpetually busy. Also, in that sandwich generation, parents are aging and require quite a bit. We recently into the house, so there's that. So there are a lot of things that keep us busy, but really don't think we would have it any other way. As far as my dissertation, I am currently working on figuring out how to blend the things that I am passionate about. I originally had a very specific idea on what I wanted to work with for my dissertation, and realized it wasn't something that I'm all that passionate about. It would have been a good project, but this is almost like a marriage. You're going to spend a great deal of time with this subject, and I feel like I really want to do it justice, and I think to do that, it needs to be something I'm passionate about. So I know I want to incorporate my knowledge of literacy, my special interest in middle school students, and economically disadvantaged. So finding the sweet spot where those ideas are married, but also are not basically worn out ideas. So that's where I am with that. I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you a little bit better, and I've seen a lot of familiar faces, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you this semester.